Good evening, everybody. This is me, FieldTalk Benzi, 20th of July, 2020, in the middle of a pandemic. How you doing, Sal?
I don't know how to feel anymore. But pandemic got me like, I don't know. I don't know. But Arsenal won. Let's go, everybody.
While Sal Pounder's life, welcome everybody. This is episode 55. And I told you if you were with us at the watch party or if you just happened to watch it and you miraculously watched it all the way through the end, you're a goat for one. And then two, you probably heard that we're going to be literally pouring a recording out every day this week, just about. So today, Monday, we start with the Premier League. We save the first for worst. Hey. Um, so yeah. Sal, where did we last leave? Or let's just get started with some scores, and then we'll
We'll
get
just
into what
yeah. Let's
how
let's
how
yeah.
how-
Let's go from the most recent match day. So we'll go from July 15th. So we got 5 days worth of matches. So Burnley Wolves 1-1, Newcastle Tottenham 3-1, Arsenal Liverpool 2-1. We all know that game. All the beautiful pictures of Klopp's face, looking like what the hell happened. Man City, Bournemouth, Man City 2-1. Then afterwards, you got Villa and Everton 1-1. Leicester and Sheffield United 2-0 to Leicester. Man United 2, Crystal Palace 0. Southampton and Brighton 1-1. West Ham 3. So good job for Moyes. Then
the
we have
boy.
then we have Burnley and Norwich. Norwich going down for real. And then Tottenham yesterday with a surprise 3-0 on Leicester, Southampton 2-0 on Bournemouth, who look like they might go down. And then today's match day, you have Ancelotti with Everton 1-0 against Sheffield United. Wolves with a beautiful 2-0. Brighton and Newcastle 0-0. Boring.
Well, it's expected right now of this Newcastle until we get the new Newcastle, and Brighton is just Brighton. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, so we do know that Liverpool won this beautiful title. What was it, like 2 weeks ago now?
Yeah, 2 weeks.
So they won, and yet they're still getting beat. So they can't do the Arsenal. It's well they weren't able to do the Arsenal to begin with. So
Mm-hmm.
that's a good thing. Unfortunate that they did win the league. But yeah, we still got a lot to talk about, regardless of the fact that Liverpool won. Pep continues to lose as well. So he's looking a little bit shaky, and they got the little slap on the hand that we all thought they were going to get. Pay less than what they were going to pay in fines. But whatever, that is that. So yeah, uh, to what the top six looks like because it's very interesting. It is Liverpool, of course, yeah, Man City, the given, and then three, four, and five, and six is where it gets really saucy. We have Chelsea in third, Leicester in fourth, Man United in fifth, and Tottenham in sixth. Uh, so yeah, for one, Leicester is slowly losing the
Their Champions League aspirations. Everything is on them from now until yeah.
yeah. So yeah, Leicester is just giving up. Man United, on the other hand, is fighting, but then at the same time, not sure if they want to make it to the Champions League. Yes, that is true, but Mourinho is actually on a mission by himself, but surprisingly helping out his two former clubs. But I'll get to that. And then yeah, and Tottenham, Mourinho. That's all I have to say. He's woken up, I guess, in a sense, uh, and we'll have more later. So what does the bottom four look like? Because I say four because there's still a team in danger of being relegated.
We have Watford with 34 points, sitting at 17. Aston Villa 31, Bournemouth 31, Norwich 31. No, Norwich 21. My bad. My eyesight is all.
I was gonna say there's no way there.
No, I'm like, wait a minute, wait. How did that miraculously turn to a 31? I'm like, wow, I'm trying to get them saved, but no, they're relegated already.
Sal is hopeful for Norwich, but it's only a dream, Sal. It's only a dream.
Poor Timo Pukki came up for no reason.
Yeah. Yep. But he got a taste, and hopefully that taste motivates him to taste it again and to make it better the second time, to actually enjoy it instead of just, well, that he chooses food rather than just swallowing it quickly and not enjoying it, is basically what I was trying to say. So to begin with, so that is our top six and our bottom four. Watford is still in trouble, but there's what, 2 more match weeks left?
Yeah, 2 more.
So they got to make some moves. There's actually a couple teams above Watford too, but since Watford's the closest, we'll cap it there.
Well, but Watford play City and Arsenal next, so
then there you go. There's another reason why we'll cap it. Then that's even more reason to cap it. So, but at the rate that Pep's coaching, Watford might pull out the good old, Liverpool schematics and do something.
Well, let me go through it as well with the others. Aston Villa play Arsenal and West Ham, and then Bournemouth play Southampton. No, wait. Bournemouth play Everton. Yeah, just Everton. Just 1 more game.
So, damn, they played 38 games already?
Yeah.
Wow. So, there's a lot of teams that still have 3 or 2 more to go, actually. So, that's nuts.
Yeah. So, everything is down to basically Watford and Villa would have to lose in order for Bournemouth to move up and be safe. Yeah.
Yep. So it's very interesting. I thought the Premier League has lost its allure, but in the final coming weeks, it's actually spiffied up a little bit and made things interesting nonetheless. So yeah, Jose Mourinho, Sal. How do you feel about Jose Mourinho?
Jose. He's not the special one anymore. I don't think so. I think he's lost his luster through these years, but these Tottenham wins are flukes in my opinion. I don't think they really encompass what the whole of Tottenham has been this whole year. Tottenham has basically been a shit show since they started the Premier League, getting rid of Pochettino and now Mourinho in there. None of these are Mourinho players, and we can tell. Who knows what Mourinho's system is going to be next year? Who knows if Daniel Levy gives Mourinho money for whatever reason, which I doubt he's going to get money to buy players. So, great. He's playing what position is Tottenham in? 7th?
6th.
They're in 7th. No, 7th. I'm looking at the table, 7th.
6th. I looked at it this morning. That's weird.
Because Wolves won today, remember?
Oh, okay. So I looked at it before the game. That's why.
Yeah. So they are in 7th, and then they play. Who do you play, Tottenham? Who do you play next? Come on, phone. I know you're dying on me, but give me the fucking. Come on, phone. All right.
Premier League talk. Premier League.
So they only have 1 more game left, and that's against Crystal Palace.
Okay. So
they're gonna win. They'll win. They'll win. If Mourinho doesn't win, then that's kind of why aren't you beating Crystal Palace? And then Wolves, I believe
he hasn't beat, and
no, he's not. To me, he lost his luster. He's just not the special one anymore. I mean, as long as he can help Manchester United somehow reach the top, I'm fine with it. But mid-table coach, mid-table gaffer. Come on over to MLS, Mourinho. I mean, we need you. We need some of that specialness in MLS.
All right. Well, I'll take what you said into consideration. I am not the biggest Mourinho fan. Yes, he did coach my club that I support, and kind of, gave me a sour taste in the mouth, especially with the way that he leaves clubs at times. And Man United kind of saw what happened. Chelsea saw what happened. I don't know what it is and why he does that, but I don't think he's lost it. I kind of want to say it's the players, and he said it. I believe he said it himself, or it's just kind of the vibe that I'm getting, that it's kind of what happened at Porto. He started off slow, and look what he did there. So I'm not gonna go to say that to the lengths that Tottenham are gonna win a Champions League. But hey, look, they were pretty damn close to winning one, and then this year they did a total 180. And the fact that is, Mourinho has played 20 games, right? Here, Mourinho has played 20 games, 9 wins, 7 defeats, 4 draws. Not typical Mourinho-esque type numbers, right? But the fact of the matter is, well, when I saw it this morning, they were in 6th compared to where they were. I think weren't they at some point below 10th?
They were at 10th.
They were at 10th.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's when we thought they were going to continue to sink at that point. And slowly but surely, he's rising the Phoenix, And what's in the thing? Okay, so his lows of the season really are losing to Norwich in the FA Cup, which is pretty embarrassing because Norwich has been relegated for a couple weeks now. 4-0 aggregate lost to RB Leipzig in the UCL, which is kind of his mainstay. Like, that's who made Jose Mourinho's the UCL, or he kind of claimed the fame through the UCL. And then his only high was that he beat Man City. So it goes to show that he still has the technical ability to beat a coach of Pep Guardiola's caliber, which I don't include me in the we, but people say that Pep Guardiola is one of the best coaches in the world. Well, he is one of the best coaches, but some people go on to say that he is the best. I disagree. No, yeah, I disagree with both of you guys. I don't mean it in a mean way. I think he has what it takes, and he'll prove it next year, or he'll prove it next season. If he's getting them to 6th place right now, and that's only half a season with a Corona in the middle, Daniel Levy should hook him up, to be honest, if possible, with whatever kind of money that they made this year. He should hook him up. They have to sell a lot of players, though, too. I keep saying Lamela is just complete garbage. But then again, maybe he'll work in Mourinho's system. Lo Celso was a flop, and Mourinho doesn't even like him. So you could see him probably going out the door. And we can get into the discussion of who to trade, who to buy for Mourinho. That's a different topic on its own. But my point is, Mourinho is still gold. And that's just my opinion, I guess. So, Justin, Ixnay on the international management.
We move on.
All right. So yeah, that was a very compassionate. I feel like I'm very out of breath after that whole point making that I just did.
I can't wait for the David Moyes speech.
Oh, David Moyes is the boy, but that he doesn't deserve a speech yet. When he gets in the top 10, I'll give him a speech. All right, so the second point that we'll get into for today, or the second topic, I guess that you could say we'll get into today. If my notebook would manage to stay down, it's a fairly new notebook, so you know how much pain in the A they are. So Man United played in the FA Cup semifinal this weekend Unfortunately, they did lose to Chelsea. But besides that point, we can look past that for just a couple seconds. January came in. Man United picks up Bruno Fernandes. He has a couple of brilliant games. The crowd goes wild. Crowd meaning Man U fan base. Then we get hit with this shutdown and suspension and all this stuff. But they come back and Man United still on a tear. Is it the Bruno Fernandes signing or is there more to it, Sal?
It's the Bruno Fernandes signing. It has to be. It goes to show what a player of that quality can do for a team. And United was missing a playmaker of Fernandes' capabilities. Yeah, we could say that Pogba was there, but Pogba didn't need someone to help him out. Now with both him and Pogba there, you're looking at defenses saying, who do we go towards? Do we defend Bruno? Do we defend Pogba? What do we do? So you have that 1-2 punch, plus up front having Martial, Greenwood, and Rashford. I mean, it's sort of a midfielder's dream to have three players in the front who can attack when you need it. My concern is where Sancho fits in, if Sancho comes in. Do you take Greenwood out, sit him down, halt his development for Sancho, or where do you put Sancho in? We don't have the United person here to give us his breakdown of the situation, Justin. But to me, that's just the only concern. That and the back line. It's De Gea, though, that you have to really. What do you do with De Gea? He's on, what is it, 450, I think, a week, and that's a lot of money for a goalkeeper. And if you bring up Henderson, then what are you gonna do? Sit De Gea down like Gareth Bale and let him collect money and make little eye goggles and put a mask over his face and whatnot? I don't think United's gonna be down for that. So I mean,
no.
That too. The stats, as Justin is bringing up. I need to go into my phone, but my phone is dying on me little by little right now, and I can't actually bring them up. But Bruno's stats against Kevin De Bruyne are, even though it is half a season only, his stats are better than Kevin De Bruyne's. And to me, I think it is the system. Oli is letting those players play the game how they want. He's just sitting there, not really saying, whereas Pep, he's talking to a chair. Pep is talking to a chair, trying to find out what he's trying to do with his players. And yeah.
So before the loss on Sunday, Man United was on, I believe, a 19-game winning streak or unbeaten run or some of the sort.
Unbeaten.
Okay. So unbeaten run. And before they even lost to Chelsea, so if Chelsea fans want to talk, yeah, okay, you beat them in the final, but that's the first time out of 4 games that you beat them. So there's that. It doesn't sugarcoat the fact or help with the loss and not being able to reach the FA Cup final, but it's something, I guess, to point out. Yes, Mason Greenwood is. There's too many words to explain the player that Greenwood is. If you get Sancho, he's a rotational player at that point. He's a super sub. Yes, it sucks. Is that really gonna alter his potential? I don't think so. I don't see it. Because there's times where he's come off the bench for the one-dimensional Daniel James, and look what he does. He just has that link up. Yes, he's a better player starting because it's, a better attacking 3. But, Sancho's proved his worth. Yes, Greenwood is doing it as well, but you're not going to pay Sancho money and put Sancho on the bench. So, unfortunately, Greenwood has to take the back seat. And then what are you going to do? Play 5 up top and just force Greenwood into the mix? No, I see that a little bit too difficult because you don't even play Pogba too far forward. You have him paired up with oh my God, I'm drawing a blank.
McTominay.
Well,
McTominay.
McTominay he's playing?
He's playing. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Oh, well, I
Yeah.
didn't even see him on Sunday.
Oh no, on Sunday? No. Who played on
Okay,
Sunday?
but he's back because from last I heard, he was like, Justin, word here, phone a friend.
Let's go, Justin. We need you.
Okay, well, Pogba's playing, and okay. At the point of the day is you got McTominay, you have Fred, and then the other spot goes to Paulo Bill Pogba, and then you have Maguire and Lindelof. Lindelof, you could probably get a better duo back there, like Maguire, Bailly, and then you have Wan-Bissaka, and then you have De Gea. De Gea made a lot of mistakes, but before Sunday, United had only conceded 8 goals and kept 13 clean sheets. Did Romero take part in some of that? Possibly. I don't know. I don't keep track. Matic, thank you. That's the you came in. The answer or phone a friend just came in handy. Well, phone a YouTuber. But yeah, so 13 clean sheets, and yet, yes, we can get super pissed at De Gea. He's making questionable saves or attempts to saves, but at the end of the day, United has something that's working, and it's great to see. And it's unfortunate that it didn't work on Sunday, but then again, look what was put up on the field. And for Matic, I have something here. Oh yeah, Matic basically stepped up with the defensive base after McTominay's injury. So that had kind of catapulted as well. So you get Bruno, right? You lose McTominay, Matic comes in, and Matic has been playing outstanding, and that's what created that base, and that's why you only conceded 8 goals and had 13 clean sheets, and it starts there. So yeah, Bruno is the catapult to a lot of this, and then now you have the introduction of Paul Pogba shooting, passing balls from deep instead of having to go forward and have Bruno create, which he does, but Paul sometimes just makes it a little bit quicker, and we all know the class that he is. So Man United is on a run. Yes, they lost, but they have 3 games left?
2 games.
All right, 2 games left. They're hoping to get Champions League, and if this team gets in the Champions League, not only does the Premier League have to worry next year, but every team that's in the Champions League has to worry next year. And then in whatever the off season is, Ole has to figure out what's going on in his head sometimes with the lineups that he makes. And then once that problem is also solved, you can agree with me, South, Man United is going to be back. I would say Man United should be back, and it's potential serious business.
No, yeah. I'll even point out, if you look at the squad that was put out on Sunday, yesterday, it was a B squad. You can tell Ollie is focused on Champions League. He wants that Champions League spot. Whereas Lampard, he was like, I'm putting out my best squad. Pulisic wasn't on there. That was the only player that was injured from that A squad. But really, I mean, if it took a De Gea mistake for them to get 1 goal, and the other goals were kind of, again, 2. But I mean, the errors were there, but had Ollie really had trotted out the A team, that Chelsea side would have been running around like headless chickens, basically trying to figure out what they were going to do. Because that's what we were expecting. We were all expecting Ollie was going to trot out the team that he's been trotting out. Bruno and Pogba are going to terrorize Chelsea. Greenwood, Martial, and Rashford were just going to score in. De Gea was probably just going to sit back and get a lawn chair, read a magazine, and order a sandwich, like Justin said, get a Coke. Hey, everything's good to go, right? And we're going to get this FA Cup final that was going to be grand and fabulous. And now, but I understand. Champions League is the point. And come next season, once all the transfers are done, everything is set, be afraid, everyone, because United they haven't been back to where they were, and once they're back to where they were, it's terror season again for the Premier League.
Yeah, it's game on. Just a little quick tidbit. I feel like Chelsea kind of had a B team as well, though, because you don't have Conte due to injury, so they had to play Jorginho. Jorginho really hasn't gotten a lot of minutes as of late. He does run the three back, so then he brings in Zuma. Zuma's really starting that much lately.
No.
So there's a couple B squad players, which is kind of an insult in a sense because some of these players, I would say B squad. I would say B squad for Giroud because that's just a personal grievance with me. But yeah, you don't have Pulisic, Mason Mount. I won't say too much about it. It's just, and yeah, so there's really that. But yeah, so Lampard just got the better of it, and it was mostly due to De Gea mistakes. And if I was Romero, I'd be a little bit peeved because from what I heard before the game, Romero is the cup goalkeeper.
Yep.
Gets pulled because, yes, this is a big game. It's a semifinal, gets you a ticket to the final. And you put in De Gea and look at the masterclass or AKA disaster class that he had. And you're sitting there like, well, that's what you get. And yeah, so on. And would Romero have made those saves? I don't freaking know. But that's the thing. We don't know now. We don't know. Things could have gone different.
De Gea needs a trip to Miami. Let's do it. Let's book that flight to Miami. Get the Courtois version.
I don't buy this conspiracy theory of because Courtois went to Miami. It's all no. You guys have fun.
He caught a Heat player. He did a perfect catch. He caught that Heat player. All of a sudden, like his goalkeeper mentality, bam, popped in, and he was like, "I'm good." That's what De Gea needs to do. Book him on that flight.
I will also make a mention that Martial and Rashford each have over 20 goals, and I believe if Mason Greenwood scores 4 more, he'll also have 20 goals, which will be the first time since 1965 that Man United has 3 players over 20 goals or 20 goals plus, should I say?
Yeah.
So that's a little side note there. And now, let's just, I don't really have any notes for this, but the FA Cup final, what is it? August
1st.
August 1st. Okay. Wow. 5 days off. All right. August 1st, FA Cup final. And on this show, we see the kit sound.
Mm-hmm.
What are you hoping for besides a win, of course, but what would you like to see from, let's say, what you saw Saturday versus Pep Guardiola?
I'm not gonna jinx it. This show has finally got a jinx, so we're just stopping right here with the whole. But I'll roll it out. I mean, Arsenal needs to roll out the same squad. I mean,
Okay.
it was a great defensive showing, and that's what it was. It was get guys behind the ball, and when you're ready, pass. It was Arsenal football, how it should play, how it was played under Wenger. Exactly it. David Luiz, for some reason, rejuvenated himself and thought, hey, I can do something here. Hey, motherfucker, you were great. Everybody was great from top to bottom. Needs to happen again. And against the Chelsea squad that has its issues as well. And their defensive issues are even there. If you can get Aubameyang, Lacazette, and Pepe rolling the way they did, that Chelsea squad has no way of stopping them, especially who are you going to roll out? Kepa? Kepa's going to stop a shot? Really? I mean, who else they got? Who's their goalkeeper right now?
Caballero.
Sergio Romero? Who?
Caballero.
Oh, yeah, Caballero. What the fuck is Caballero going to do? Really? No, I don't think so. But we're a jinx show whenever we do any of these live or we start predicting anything. So I'm not going to predict anything anymore. I'm done, all right? I'm done with my predictions.
Okay, since we're not predicting, we will announce though that we are going to have a little watch party again. I'm hoping it's not a morning game because
It's gonna be a morning game.
it is.
It's probably gonna be like 11. Well, 11 my time. So
Oh,
for
okay.
you
Well,
guys.
thank God. So I'm good.
Okay.
'Cause I was gonna say I don't usually drink coffee like that, but I guess I would have to make an exception there. But yes, we will be having a watch party. Have a couple surprises. I'll leave it there. All right. So the second division, it's closing down. Not like forever. I'm just saying like the season is finally about to settle itself. We're gonna know who's joining the teams in the first division. We kind of already know who in the first division is going to join the second division, and so forth. But we found out this past weekend that Leeds United is making a return to the Premier League, and it's been, I would say, what, 15, 16 years,
Mm-hmm.
something like that. Leeds has a very too bad you're not here, so I talk about what I want. Leeds, and you might like some of the things I say. So just listen for a little bit. Don't just be so angry so fast. Um, Leeds has one of those followings that are very quiet about it until moments like this.
Very, very hipsterish.
Yeah, that too. Very hipster. So it's like when it's cool, we rock it. When they're in the second and third division, we don't talk about it. But I'm just gonna give you a quick little rundown because those that rock it now think that Leeds United is this and that and so forth. Well, Leeds United was relegated back in the season of the 2003-2004. They did reach a Champions League semifinal that year, but guess what? You didn't win. And other than that, in the first division, their whole history, Leeds United has only won 3 championships and had been the runner-up 5 times. In the second division, they've been the champion 4 times and runners-up 3 times. Oh, and by the way, the last time they won it in the first division, 91-92. So it's been a long time. It's kind of like Liverpool numbers. FA Cup winners once, runners up 3 times. And the last time they won the FA Cup, that was 71-72. EFL Cup, they won it once, 67-68. And they were runners up once. European Cup, aka Champions League, runners up once, 1974-75. UEFA Cup Winners' Cup, runners up once, 1972-1973 season. So for those that want to say Leeds United is super historical, okay, you might have some glory moments, cool goals, you beat a big team in certain season, but from the numbers, you can't really talk much. I think Chelsea could say more than you guys. And so when Chelsea can probably say more than you guys, actually no, they can say more because they actually won the UCL. They won a Europa League. Come on, like I just don't know. It's cool to like, but don't hype it up more than what it really is. What happened, Sal?
Chelsea won that with like Russian oil money. Let's get that straight. They won it using a shit ton of money, something that Leeds will never have.
Hey, but you know how they won it though? Drogba. That's how they won it.
Yeah, money.
Drogba wasn't no money. Drogba was a very committed player and a great talent.
Money.
Ivory Coast.
Money.
I don't see it that way. They won. They won they won Champions League, Europa League. They've done it all. You can't take it away. Money or no money, because Madrid has tons of money. So you can say we won them all with money.
Yeah, but
Um,
Madrid is a big club. Chelsea was never a big club. Let's just put that out
well,
there in the
I'm,
world.
I'm just saying, when Leeds wants to put themselves in the pool with the big boys, they don't really belong, is what I'm trying to say. So, like,
Yeah,
when you
no, yeah, no,
compare,
yeah, I get, no, yeah, I get it. Which is why I'm gonna say this: y'all gonna be relegated next year too. So, hi, bye. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not even gonna hold the door open for them.
yeah, they better not. They definitely enjoy this moment. But they better look at teams like Norwich and Aston Villa. Because Aston Villa was a great team, and that's another thing. The season before this one, they were runners up in the playoffs, so they missed out to. So they've been on the cusp of coming back, and they finally made it back. Um, so it goes to show that it's not easy. So they better make some moves, definitely. But I do have to give a shout out to my boy Kiko Casillas. Man was playing goalie there, ex Madrid. So that's about as far as any liking to the team goes. um, but yeah, so what I'm trying to say, Leeds, welcome, but don't put your big boy pants on too soon. Um, Well, yeah, definitely, because Man United and Leeds United have some history, but we know where most of the history sides with. Um, uh, so yeah, just put on your big boy pants. If you need, fund some. I'll start a fund for Depends, in case you need to go. Uh, but yeah, welcome, and I don't know what else to say, but
Hi, bye, Leeds.
yeah. So that's our first newcomer. If you want to hear about the next two newcomers, once I find out, I'll be glad to let you know. And who knows, maybe they'll have more history than
Um, West Brom is sitting at 82 and Brentford's at 81. So I believe if West Brom ends up winning their next one or two matches and Brentford, well, any combination of West Brom winning one and Brentford losing one is West Brom coming up.
okay. So West Brom and you said Brentford?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
So Brentford looks like they're going to be bracing for playoffs.
okay. I don't know too much. I've heard of them. I've seen them play maybe once or twice. I don't know. West Brom, we all know. I don't really know the history, so I guess I could start doing some research and have it ready, if in case those are the two teams. So in the comments section, Justino Hernandez, yes, I did say it. Player of the season, EPL. Well, it's great that you mentioned and specified EPL because that's all we're talking today. I'm going to go with the boy Dr. Rashford. Um, I said it that he was my choice at the beginning of the season. He hasn't let me down. I was kind of scared once he had the injury because he was going to lose a lot of playing time. Thankfully, he had suspension to recover, and thankfully, the recovery went well. And since Premier League has come back, Rashford has not let me down, and I definitely know he hasn't let you down as a supporter of the club. So yeah, my pick goes to good old Dr. Rashford.
Yeah, I'd give it to Rashford as well, with special consideration of Bruno Fernandez. I mean, had Bruno come in earlier, I think we'd all be in agreement that Bruno would have been the player of the season. So Rashford, for all he did for this club, just really sticking it out. I mean, you can't pick a player other than Marcus Rashford who constantly willed his club to keep winning or at least keep drawing. And then once Bruno came in, it was lights out. Let's call it a day. But special consideration, Bruno Fernandez.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that one. I would agree.
And phone a friend again, Justin, hurry up.
I would have to say um, the best team of the Premier League this season. I already don't have one. I wanted to
Sheff-
start.
Sheffield United. Sheffield United actually
Surprising. I would say
surprising.
surprising.
Yeah, surprising. Yeah. I mean, I think them and forgetting their freaking coach's name, their manager's name, shit, should be considered on the top. I mean, we all know Klopp's gonna win manager of the season, but Sheffield United's coach should be up there in consideration for what he did with that club.
It's unfortunate Klopp gets to win it just because he won the league. It's. I feel like that's a. I feel like it should be to like a coach that's actually
Did something well, yeah.
yeah, like surprises, just like you mentioned the Sheffield United manager.
Or even Leicester's coach, Brendan Rodgers. You could look at Brendan Rodgers, what he did with Leicester all the way up. I mean, yeah, after the restart, it was shit. They couldn't really.
Yeah, that's exactly that's what would take that credibility a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
Sheffield was up there as well, and since
yeah.
the return, they kind of teetered a bit too, and they're actually down more in the table. But the fact that they're even in that talk of being where they are in that table, that's the most shocking and surprising. And so for that, I would say that kind of gives them a little bit more. What about Danny Ings?
Player of the year for Justin. Danny Ings.
Yeah, I could say I understand why. Putting your sarcasm to the side. But like we said a couple episodes ago, it's something that you do once in a lifetime, and you probably don't replicate it again down the road. Kind of like Salah, he had 32 odd goals, and then now he's just kind of sinking. But supposedly he's one of the best players in the world. I disagree. I would argue, debate with anybody who thinks so. But yeah. Well, we don't really have much more. Me and Sal kind of just, like to get some quick blows in. I was going to go with Tony Marshall, but since I picked Rashford at the beginning of the season, I had to stay with my pick. So I guess I was a bit biased in that sense. But yeah. Don't worry, though. Tony Marshall, Madrid, 2 seasons from now. I'll get.
Shots fired.
So yeah, we like to give the little quick blows. And tomorrow we go from England to Italia. So get your spaghetti and whatever kind of sauce you like, red or white. I'm not sure. I would say I'm more of a tomato. What are you? You like the?
I like the marinara. I like my little marinara.
You're the red sauce boy. So marinara across the table. Justin probably likes Alfredo sauce. We'll go with that since he's not here to vouch for himself. Justin likes Alfredo sauce. Me and Sal.
He's on a river somewhere, just floating.
Yeah, he got from his Instagram. That was a good one. But yeah, so we go to Italy. We'll talk about the race going there, which got super interesting, super confusing as to why I even got to that point. We'll talk about what the GOAT of GOATs has been doing over there, because he's still doing big things. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, it's Ronaldo.
Record breaking today.
Sal ruined it. If you got to this point, Sal just ruined it.
I haven't said what he did. I'm just like record breaking.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so Sal hasn't ruined it. I rewind.
I mean, if they follow me on Twitter, they already know what happened anyway. So it's like,
oh yeah, but if we're talking to the people that just kind of go with our flow, listen to us and look for us as football guidance, as bad as it might be, but we get you there. Don't worry about it. So yeah, I'm really going way off topic now. Tomorrow, Serie A, the GOAT is doing things. The table looks crazy. I'm gonna stop doing this with my hand because it looks awful. And yeah, just be ready. So please, if you got this far, like and subscribe. And turn the little notification bell on so you know when we're going live, and you can come chat with us, and you ask us questions just like our main man FieldTalk just likes to do when he's not able to be here with us. And for the support that we've gotten recently with those watch parties, you guys are amazing. Like, it makes no sense to me, but I appreciate it. For the recent subscribers, I appreciate it. Well, we all appreciate it, actually. We got super hyped. And Sal's gonna give you the proper send off.
Justin, take it away somewhere. I don't know. I'm
telling you, without Justin, this thing doesn't flow properly, bro. Like, it's just like a cringe exit, like, and the curtain just closes like super slowly, and the light person doesn't know how to take the light off the stage, kind of deal.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm doing all this, but I'm sorry, guys. It's just I don't know. Anyways, we apologize, Justin, but all I'm gonna say is 2020 FieldTalk content and more content. And if you'd like to follow, hey, we gotta scroll Justice thing, so when I say it, like, they know exactly how it's spelled, even though I might spell it right, I sometimes spell it wrong.
Oh, that's right, huh? Yeah.
And so if you want to follow me, you see it right there on Twitter at FieldTalk_Benzie. If you want to follow Sal, right there. I'm pointing, but you don't see my finger, at Sal Talk Soccer. And did we get the scroller?
I'm trying to get the right name though.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get it right. It's, if you want to follow Justino, aka at FieldTalk _, right? I got it.
I believe so. Hold up. Yes, you got it right. Yes, you got it right.
So this went on for like 80,000 hours. I hope it probably made you laugh, or you're probably like, damn, these guys are crazy. Whichever way it is, please like and subscribe. Have a good rest of your evening. Enjoy your morning if you're listening to us then, or your afternoon, all that good stuff. My name is Benzie. We'll see you on the next one. Sal, hit the button, please.
Bye.
It takes forever.